Hi, guys, and welcome back to my podcast. I'm your host, Betty, and here I am in another episode. I hope you guys have been enjoying this. I've been trying to, give you more information about my past. Sometimes I give you present information, and I just hope that you all are enjoying it. So, let's head on to today. What is it that I'm going to tell you today? Well, I'm going to talk about my career. Obviously, I went to school. You guys, I think I've told you I went to school in Mexico. For, my whole preparation from elementary to high school. And then when I finished high school, I started studying English as a second language in the US, and that is how I started to learn English, because up until then I didn't speak English. I knew maybe a few words here and there, but excuse me. But yeah, I study English as a second language for a year and a half, and then when I finished that, I started doing my associates, and I finished that as well at a community college. So I did an associate's in business and accounting. And when I finished that, then I moved to a 4-year college, and I went in for a bachelor's. I graduated with a degree in hotel, restaurant, and tourism management with a minor in marketing. So that's what I went to school for. That's what I really wanted to do. I wanted to study tourism and, be able to travel and do things, work at a hotel, and all those glamorous things you see on TV. But obviously, it's not as glamorous. You have to work long hours, and they need you all the time. It's a 24/7 industry, so it was kind of hard for me, especially having my daughter. When I graduated from college, from my bachelor's, my daughter was about 3 years old, so she was about to start school, and she was gonna need all my help and all my time. So back then I got an internship where I was working at Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and I was there as an intern, and then they hired me as a management trainee, and then I was gonna move up to my management assistant position. I had to take a test for that, which I didn't get to that, because by then it was just, things happen, and it just was not the thing for me. I mean, the minimum hours that were required to work, it was 52. I think I was working 48 just because I had my daughter, but yeah, there was no 40 hours. It was like a lot of hours, long hours that we had to work Monday through Sunday. And it was difficult for me since I didn't have any family around to help me with my daughter, for me to stay there the long hours or the weekends or whatever. So yeah, that is basically when I, transition and I look for a different thing. I was an interpreter, English to Spanish and Spanish to English, for a while, about 7 years for a company. So that's what I did. I did interpretation over the phone for on the phone, right? So I would do it for doctors, lawyers, judges, nurses, interviewers, anybody that would need it. Disney, 911, emergency rooms, just doctors, people having babies. I would tell them to, push and stuff. People that don't know how to speak Spanish, I will tell them what the doctors were saying, and then I would tell the doctor what they were saying back in English. So I did that, 'cause at least my learning English went to some good. And that's why, I do have an accent. I do know that. But a lot of people sometimes, if they're talking to me, they know my accent is not as thick as others. And also they can see that sometimes I don't have an accent if I try enough. Sometimes I'm just tired and I'm like, forget it, I'm not gonna do it. So now the question is, will I ever go back to the hotel, restaurant, and tourist management industry? I don't know. I don't know if that's something that I will use maybe in the future when my daughter's older and I'm able to leave her more time alone, because obviously, I don't have any family support near me. So I cannot just be like, oh yeah, let me just work night shifts and day shifts and, somebody else will be with her. And I don't want to leave her with any strangers or anything. So that's a no for me. Plus, I like traveling, but I don't feel like that industry is for me anymore. Just dealing with customers and people is just too much. It is very difficult. And now that I have way more anxiety, I feel like it would be more difficult for me. So I've been trying to maybe transition into something else. Maybe, people say that I should be a doctor, but that's going to take forever. Maybe a nurse practitioner, but, that takes time too. And hours and work. I know nothing is easy, nothing is free. And it's just, I don't know. I just feel like maybe I was supposed to be doing something to help people. Like maybe social work, maybe psychology, maybe something related to those areas where counseling, behavioral health, that's more what I'm interested in now, because that's what I understand, because I'm going through it. And I know that a lot of people don't get help in that area because they think it's a bad thing, or because they've been shamed, they have this stigma, that just taking care of your mental health is like you're crazy and you should be in a room full of white cushions and in a white shirt. But no, I believe that it's way more than that. So I want to explore more into that. For now, I'm focused on creating my business. If you haven't seen, I'm trying to do something called Stop the Stigma. I've been trying to create, I even had a logo. It has a little brain doing a workout in the middle of it, and it says mental health matters. So I'm probably going to be doing maybe some t-shirts, glasses, stickers, notebooks, whatever I can. I might be working in other stuff. I'm trying to get out on my own for now, because it's just the pressure of working with the company sometimes is hard. That doesn't mean I won't do it again. I just have to find the right place while I'm in this self-discovery part of my life. And for now, I just prefer to have time for my kids, and my daughter needs me, and be able to just breathe. Even the times that I cannot breathe, it's still better, because I don't have to be crying in the middle of the day when I'm at work. But I'm trying to get through everything, trying to deal with my own stuff, but hopefully it all will deal to my purpose on earth, because I know that I'm here to help. As you all know, if you need my help, I'm here. If you need somebody, I'm here. Everybody has somebody that loves them. I love you guys. And, I hope you wish me luck in all my endeavors. And I wish you guys all the best. And I will see you on the next one. Stay, follow, subscribe, and I love you. Mwah.